Just as HudsonWiki serves as a tool for viewing content about Hudson, the freely available Google Earth can be used for viewing geospatial data about Hudson. Photos, points of interest, and trails in the form of GPX files can all be added to a Google Earth package file called a KMZ file. Through the inclusion of this addition of publicly contributed content from the HudsonWiki into the KMZ package by some town administrator, the KMZ can be an alternative visual representation of citizen-provided content. In addition, trails themselves can be edited within Google Earth. To add a trail to the package, ensure that the KMZ has been downloaded from HudsonWiki.org. A folder entitled HudsonWiki KMZ Package will appear in the Google Earth sidebar. Expanding the folder will reveal the trails themselves, trailhead photos, the location of some geocaches around Hudson, and a not yet existing proposed trail as an example of what can be added to the package. In addition, a sandbox folder is included. This folder is intended to act as a repository for data to be finalized or edited in some way. The sandbox exists as a middle ground between finalized, official content to be included in the package and raw, unedited GPX files or photos which have yet to be geolocated. Begin the import process by going to File, Open, and select a .gpx file. A dialog box will appear asking which GPS data to import. Ensure that Create KML Tracks is unchecked, while Create KML line strings and adjust altitudes to ground height are both checked. KML tracks are not directly editable and therefore not useful. The GPS data will appear in the Temporary Places folder. Expand the GPS Device folder, deselect waypoints, open the Tracks folder, open the No Name folder to reveal a folder of individual points and a KML path. This path is what we're interested in. Uncheck the folder of points to hide them. Right-clicking Path and selecting Get Info opens a dialog box from which the trail can be named and edited. If the path is correct as is, simply rename the path and drag to the sandbox folder to include the path in the HudsonWiki package. If not, the path can be clipped or rearranged by moving or deleting individual points. Since we're only interested in the path on Mont Royal in this example, points leading from the mountain to McGill can be deleted. Zooming in on the points to be deleted is useful. Holding Control while clicking a point deletes it. If many adjacent points are to be deleted, simply hold Control and click repeatedly. Moving a single point simply requires clicking an individual point and dragging it to its desired location. Combining these two techniques can remove wrong turns, breaks, and other deviations from the trail. Once satisfied with the edited trail, make sure that the path is renamed and consider changing the line weight and color and drag the newly edited trail from the Temporary Places folder to the sandbox. In addition to GPX files, Google Earth can display photographs and other points of interest hosted elsewhere on the web. For instance, an image from the Hudson Historical Society's website of the old train station in 1910 can be placed on the map by navigating to this site of the photograph, right-clicking on the included Points of Interest folder in the sandbox, and selecting Place Mark. A dialog box will appear. Fields for renaming the place mark, adding a description, and attaching an image URL are all present. Once trails and other points of interest are ready to be made public, they can be moved out of the sandbox section of the KMZ package to a permanent folder. Right-click HudsonWiki KMZ package and select Save Place As to save the KMZ.